Then we round out the field with Tom Guiley in the 7 car and Bobby Hacker in the 13 car. As they come into turn number 3, out of turn number 4, down the front stretch, we get the green flag, we're racing. Taking the early lead is Jerry Guiley in the number 99. In the second spot is Bobby Wilberg. And in third is Brad Wagner as they power out of turn number 4. Out of turn number 4 once again, ladies and gentlemen, down the front stretch. The order still remains. It is Jerry Guiley, Bobby Wilberg, Brad Wagner, Bobby Hacker, Tom Guiley, and Steve DeBarb in that order. The white flag is in hand. Next time around, it'll be one more lap to go in our Brighton Ford Trophy Dash. Here comes Guiley out of turn number 4 to accept the white flag for one more lap to go in the Trophy Dash. Guiley down the backstretch, looking into turn number 3, not letting up whatsoever as he comes out of 4, sees the checkered flag, and he's the victor of our 6-lap Trophy Dash for the national. Next, Wagner on the front row on the inside. Alongside Rob in the 98.5 car, that's of Tim Melvin. On the second row on the inside, that's Tim Lose. Alongside Tim is Brent McCoy. In the third row on the inside is Bobby Lapierre and father Billy McCoy in 97 ZOK. They come out of number 4. They get the green flag. We're racing. They go side by side down the backstretch. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Wagner or Melvin who lead the first lap of this 6-lap Trophy Dash? Look out, up high against the wall, allowing Wagner to slip underneath and go out into the front, as Melvin had his hands full as he was sliding up into turn number 2. Still your leader, Rob Wagner. Watch him as they head on down the backstretch. It's going to be Wagner, Melvin, McCoy, and Lapierre, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Out of turn number 4, watch Brent McCoy in the 24 car as he takes a look on the inside of Tim Melvin. Tim Melvin and McCoy battling for the second spot as they move on down the backstretch. It looks like it's going to be Melvin who gets there first. As the white flag comes out, we got one more lap to go. It is Wagner, Melvin, and McCoy. Melvin and McCoy side by side battling it for that second spot. Out of turn number 4 they come. They get the checkered flag, and the victory goes to Rob Wagner. What a trophy dash for the NASCAR American Short Trackers, as Rob Wagner took advantage of a miscue by stretch. We'll take a look and see what we have. Scott Lawver in the 12 on the first row on the inside. Alongside Scott in the 98.95 car. 98.5 car, that's Mike Martindale. Bob Hansberry in the 95, and Al Murfeld in the 77 with Warren Thiering and Darrell Williams bringing up the field. We're racing. Watch them as these cars are equally prepared. They're very close in their competition. Mike Martindale taking the early lead through turns 3 and 4 with Scott Lawver battling on the inside. Now they begin to go single file through turns 1 and 2. Darrell Williams taking a look on the inside of Murfeld. Bob Hansberry in the lower groove as they come across the start-finish line one more time. Mike Martindale beginning to dominate his position as we're halfway through the 6-lap trophy dash for the NASCAR Grand National Sportsman. Now it's Hansberry and Williams about to go side by side into turn number 3. Can Williams move up past Hansberry? Hansberry says no way as he has the lower groove. Now they are side by side. Watch that battle for the 3rd spot between Hansberry and Williams as Martindale stretches out his lead. Scott Lauber in 2nd. Still unknown who's going to take that 3rd spot. They come around to get the white flag. One more lap to go. And Darrell Williams moves past Bob Hansberry, but Hansberry not giving up. Here comes Thuring on the outside of Hansberry. Looking to get the checkered flag is Martindale. In 2nd is Lauber, and Darrell Williams holds down the 3rd spot. A good battle between Darrell Williams and Bob Hansberry. And also wanting to peek his nose in there was Warren Thuring in the Zero Hero car. Yeah, congratulations to Mike Martindale finally getting out from underneath that car as the Roadrunners, the NASCAR Roadrunners, begin to compete in their trophy dash. We have 8 cars in competition. Watch the pace car as the lights come off the back row Pontiac GMC Pontiac Firebird. Tom Lundberg on the front row on the inside, and alongside Tom is that good-looking number 22 car. Needs a little bit of sponsorship, I see, as it's mostly red. In the 22 car, that's Scott Berkness. Scott Berkness and Tom Lundberg hold down the front row. Here comes the field. As they come out of turn number 4, they'll get the green flag, and we're racing. Rich Henderson Jr. down in the 86 car on the inside as Berkness begins to take over the 2nd spot, and taking the lead from the front row, that's Tom Lundberg. Lundberg begins to stretch out his lead over Berkness. Henderson Jr. in the 2nd spot, drops down on the lower groove, apparently having some mechanical problem, taking over that 3rd position in the 110 car, that's Lignell. Lignell taking over this 3rd position. John Harris in the 51 car moves it up into 4th as John Cromwell in the 52 car pulls alongside. Rich Sinderling also looking for an opening to improve his position. Down the backstretch they go. Night of the Champions races here at the Speedway as Lundberg pulls out a bigger lead coming out of turn number 4. And taking over the 2nd spot in the 110 car, Dan Lignell, motoring real good. Here comes Cromwell in the 52 car on the inside. Cromwell alongside Berkness as they come across the start-finish line with just another lap to go. Watch Cromwell. Cromwell in the inside. Down the backstretch in the black 52. Side by side, door handle to door handle, and wheel to wheel. Tom Lundberg still your leader, with Dan Lignell in 2nd. John Cromwell claims the 3rd spot as the white flag comes out with one more lap to go. Oh, now we got a race down into turn number 3. Can he do it? Watch him. Watch him as they go through there. Here comes Lundberg. Here comes Lignell. They're side by side, the checkered flag. Whoa! Only by a few feet did Tom Lundberg pull off that victory. Very close at the start-finish line. An excellent challenge by the 110 car. Outside making her first appearance here at the Rockford Speedway for the 96th season, that's Kelly Bryden. Watch Kelly as she heads down into turn number 3, out of 3 and into 4, and the green flag is displayed. Oh, look out, Kelly, high up against the wall. Jeff Watson in the 79 car on the loose. Here comes Art Higbee, your current leader. Watch Carrie Graves in the 103 car. She moves it up into second, down on the lower groove. It's Higbee and Graves. Higbee and Graves going into turn number 3. They're side by side, wheel to wheel and bumper to bumper. They're pushing in and shoving a bit. Carrie Graves, your new leader, as they head down the backstretch. Carrie Graves. And in second, Art Higbee. Jesse Havens hold down the second spot, Higbee the third. Here comes Watson on the outside, looking to take over the third spot. Watson into turn number 3. Look out, Jeff Watson on the loose and crashes the wall very hard. Oh my God, I can't believe it. As the yellow flag will be displayed, as Jeff Watson making a move on the inside, just couldn't hold on to the handle, ladies and gentlemen. Got into the other car, slid up into the wall, and unfortunately, oh, look out, the 77 car spins it in the middle of the turn. 2 cars just barely missing him. An excellent job by Brian Johnson Jr. As the no yellow comes out, we're still green, we're racing. Jesse Havens trying every trick in the book. As Carrie Graves, still your leader out of turn number 4. We're 6 laps into this race. Watch them now as they come out of turn number 4. It's Carrie Graves, Jesse Havens in second. And in the third spot is Art Higbee in the 47. And again, the 77 car of Steve Tackleson gets loose in turn number 2, perhaps having some mechanical problem. Watch them now as they come out of turn number 4. Carrie Graves gets the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Down the backstretch goes Carrie Graves. Jesse Havens trying everything to get around her. Doesn't look like he's going to have enough time as he goes hard into the turn. The checkered flag comes out to Carrie Graves. Second place, Jesse Havens. Third place goes to Art Higbee in the 47 car, with Todd Bishman in the 50, challenging for the third spot, but just falling short. Excellent heat 3 on the alongside in the front row. In the second row, that's the dynamic duo, or at least one half of the dynamic duo of Billy McCoy. In the second row on the outside, looks like it's Bobby Lapierre from my vantage point. Tim Melvin in the 98 in the third row on the inside. Brent McCoy alongside with Rob Wagner in the 36, bringing up the rear, and we're racing. Out of turn number 1, they come hard into turn number 2. They're side by side, door handle to door handle, and wheel to wheel as they race into turn number 3. Look out, look out, look out as they come out of turn number 4. Watch them now as they head into turn number 2, and down the backstretch they go. It comes Tim Lose, then it's David Pausch. On the inside comes Lapierre. Lapierre on the inside of the 23 car as they come down the front stretch. Tim Lowe still your leader in the 93. David Pausch in second. Watch it now as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Billy McCoy on the inside of Bobby Lapierre. Bobby Lapierre fights him off down the backstretch. Billy McCoy looking for an opening as they head into turn number 3. Watch them now, watch them as they head on down the backstretch. It's Lose, Pausch, Lapierre, and McCoy in that order. Look at this battle for the last position between Melvin and Wagner. Down the backstretch they go once again. They're fast and furious tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The American short trackers. Yeah. Yeah, we're lap number 6. Tim Lowe still your leader in the 93 car. Watch them now. Here they go down the backstretch. It's Lose, Pausch, and Lapierre in that order. Brent McCoy on the outside of his father, approaching that. Whoa, look out, Wagner getting a little loose, allowing Brent McCoy to slide by on the outside. The white flag comes out to Tim Lose, then Pausch, then Lapierre, and then McCoy. Now Wagner on the inside and McCoy down the backstretch. Can't pull it off, but here comes your leader into turn number 3. Your leader out of turn number 4, your winner of Tim Lose. An excellent race as these cars nose to tail throughout the entire 10 laps of their heat race. Ladies and gentlemen, Ralph Harris in the 151 car holds down the pole spot, and into number 10 is Joe Johnson. Dan Olson in the 55 car on the inside with Tom Lignell Lumberg on the outside in the 511 car. Here in the Hound, watch them. As the pace car is going to get the signal from our starter for one more lap. 50-50 raffle, women in NASCAR. Pick up your lucky ticket, 50 and 50 raffle. We'll have that drawing a little bit later on. Also, your lucky numbers souvenir programs on sale in the stands as well as down in our souvenir stand. As our pace car slows way down, the drivers begin to bunch up. Now they begin to pick up some speed as we're underway with the Roadrunner Challenge. Hound and Hare. The green flag and we're racing. Look out, Harris. Harris on the loose through. See, there's that anticipation I was telling you about. Joe Johnson, your leader. Now watch, see if he makes the move. He does on the inside. They go down on the X. They cross back over. They're all over the place. The dust is a-flying. Watch him now as he begins to take on the figure 8 course. Down through into turn number 4 now. Backwards through turn number 3. Watch him, maybe, perhaps he'll come down or go outside. He's decided to go outside down the backstretch. Whoa, a little bump here and a little shove there as they begin to jockey for position as they move on down in the inside. Paul Urlacher in the 100. Here comes the 511 of Tom Lumberg. Pulls it up into second. Joe Johnson still holds down your lead. Whoa, look out, Lumberg on the loose. And he spins it out with a flat tire. Joe Johnson down the front chute. Now heading down on the inside. Hey, look out, Tom, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out! Oh! Lumberg having a flat tire. Obviously he knew it, but he wanted to get down into the pit area. Oh no! Watch it, watch it, watch it! Oh, good job by Joe Johnson as he pulled down on the inside. I can't believe this. Oh, Schinderling on the loose. They're all over the Hound and Hare race. Ralph Harris in the 151. Oh, they're pushing and shoving through the X. Here comes Joe Johnson doing a nice job keeping these drivers on their toes. John Harris in the 51 car, second. Rich Cinderline holds down the third spot. Down on the X again. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Whoa. A challenge by Harris. A challenge by Harris coming out of turn number 4. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, I can't believe it. Down into the X, around the X now. Harris on the loose, blowing some smoke. Can Harris hang on to that second spot? Here they come down the front stretch. The white flag comes out. One more lap to go. Joe Johnson and Harris and Schinderling. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, pal. Turn left. Turn left. That's it. Now turn right. All over the place. Watch them now as they come across the start-finish line. The checkered flag goes out to Joe Johnson. Oh, wow. What a finish. Out of turn number 4. We'll see if Joe Johnson gets the checkered flag this time. He gets the checkered flag. Hey, Joe, the race is done. Slow down, man. Hey, cuz, slow down. All right. He got the message. Oh, my goodness. A great job by Joe Johnson and of John Harris as they were battling it out for that lead. They exchange a few positive words, I'm sure, as they come across the start-finish line, and one goes to victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, not only did we have the Hound and Hare race there, but we had a figure-8 race. And then we had the small O and the big O chip, but Bob Hansberry not so willing to give it up. If that's the case, we look for a heck of a feature later on this evening as the signal goes up for one more lap. The lights go off our pace car. John Pond and Darrell Garmins will bring the field down the backstretch. Grand National Sportsman. Okay, are you ready, my good friend?
Yeah. We're racing.
Nope, not yet. Wait till the green flag. Here we go. You had one too many, I think. Take that hat off. Here we go. Out of turn number 4.
We're racing.
All right. Watch them as they head into turn number 1. Look out. Pond on the loose. On the inside is Warren Thiering. Threads the needle down the backstretch. It's Warren Thiering and Martindale. Warren Thiering shoots out of turn number 4. Takes over the lead. Down the backstretch, it's Thiering, Murfeld, Martindale, and Williams and Hansberry. Watch him now. Here comes Martindale on the inside of Murfeld. Martindale and Murfeld battling it out for that second spot. Here comes Williams on the outside. Williams looking to improve his position. Stretching out his lead is Warren Thiering in the Zero Hero. Warren Thiering, your current leader. Out of turn number 4, Williams looks on the inside. Williams looking on the inside of Murfeld, trying to claim that second spot. Oh, they touch. They're rubbing as they come out of turn number 2. Taking over the second spot is Darrell Williams. Darrell Williams and Murfeld battling it down the backstretch. While the action is going on in the back of the pack, it is Thiering, your leader. Here comes Hansberry on the inside of Martindale. Hansberry looking to improve his position. Warren Thiering out of turn number 4 gets the white flag. One more lap to go. Darrell Williams in second. Al Murfeld in third. Mike Martindale in fourth with Bob Hansberry in fifth. Watch them now as they come out of turn number 4. The checkered flag high in the air. Warren Thiering is your winner. What a race, that first lap action. Thank you, my good friend. We'll see you in a little bit later on, okay? All righty. Warren Thering in that first lap action. Thread the needle out of turn number stretch. They pick up the speed. Here they come out of turn number 4, and we're
racing!
All right, we're racing. Mike Lloyd takes the early lead into turn number 1 and 2. Brian Johnson falls in behind. And the yellow comes out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a total restart. Apparently our starter not feeling that the original start was as equal, side by side, wheel to wheel, and nose to nose, tails to tail, you name it. They want you side by side. That's the in line. As he'll pass along instructions to those front 2 cars as they come up front of him once again. No green flag yet. Slow down, boys. No, we're not racing yet. Get out of that throttle. Now I'll bet you we'll get the green flag now. Our starter is satisfied with the position of all the race cars. They'll maintain that as they go into turn number 3, into turn number 4, and we're racing. Out of 4 they come. The green flag is displayed. And picking up right where he left off, Mike Lloyd holds down the lead down the backstretch. Brian Johnson jumps in this second spot. Here comes Guiley along behind Johnson. Guiley and Guiley in the 3rd and 4th spot. Jerry Guiley on the inside of his brother Tom Guiley down the backstretch. He moves it up in the 3rd. Mike Lloyd still your leader. Here comes Rubeck improving his position in the back. Johnson taking a look on the inside of Mike Lloyd now. Down the backstretch they go. They're wheel to wheel. Jerry Guiley still holding down 3rd. Tom Guiley holding down the 4th spot. Johnson on the loose, giving Guiley a chance to move it up. Watch Jerry Guiley, the number 99, trying to take over the 2nd spot as Mike Lloyd holds down the lead. Dropping down into the pit area is Leonard Reimer in the 105 car. Watch it as they go into turn number 1. Guiley now on the inside of Johnson. Johnson on the inside. Down the backstretch, they're nose to nose. They're battling it real hard through turn number 4. They come across the start-finish line dead even. Watch it, ladies and gentlemen. Watch it into turn number 2. Oh, a little rubbing here. Guiley on the inside of Johnson. Guiley on the inside, Johnson on the outside. Watch it now, watch it down the backstretch. Can Jerry Guiley in the number 99 car overtake Johnson, your current leader? Johnson in the 38. These hard chargers making their way down the backstretch. Guiley still looks on that inside. Here comes Lloyd back at it on the outside of Guiley. A good run for Mike Lloyd as he heads on down the backstretch. Guiley in 2nd, Johnson in 1st. Through turns number 3 and 4. Watch him, watch him. The white flag is in hand. One more lap to go. Will it be Johnson or will it be Guiley? Can Mike Lloyd pull off an upset from 3rd spot? Johnson and Guiley. Johnson and Guiley out of turn number 4. It's Brian Johnson, your winner. Do you like that race, ladies and gentlemen, of our NASCAR late models? An excellent run. That's it. Show these drivers you appreciate their efforts by not only their crews, but their sponsors, friends, and families, and especially you, the racing fan. Hey, trail riders, let me hear you down in Section A. As they come out of turn number 4, Terry Weatherford gets the green flag. We're racing. Terry Rutherford and Tom Graves battling it side by side. Here's DeBarb on the outside. DeBarb on the outside of Weatherford. Down the front stretch they come. Anything could happen at any time. Oh, look out! Weatherford into the back of Steve DeBarb as they spin down into the infield. Whoa, look out! I did not see that happen, so I cannot comment on it as we're still green flag. Still your leader, Tom Graves, in the 31 car. In the second spot is Brad Wagner. Wagner on the inside. Smicky rubbing some sheet metal. And the yellow flag comes out. Obviously from debris that perhaps may be on the track. I see it up in turn number 4. Okay, let's set the field for you. Let's see what we got out there. Boy, I'm going down fast, Larry. Whew. All right, Tom Graves holds down the first spot in the 31 car. Second is Brad Wagner in the 5. Jerry Weatherford in the 3 is third, and Steve DeBarb is in the 4th position. Watch them as they go into third. Wagner on the inside of Graves now. Wagner on the inside. Graves holds him off down the backstretch. Out of turn number 4, Wagner on the inside. They're now side by side going into turn number 3. Watch them as they come out of turn number 4. They're wheel to wheel. Wagner once again takes a look on the inside. Graves on the outside holds down the faster lane. Here comes Graves out of turn number 4, up close to the wall. Watch it as they head on down the backstretch. Wagner again, it's Weatherford in third. Oh, look out. Watch them now as they head on down the backstretch. The white flag is out. One more lap to go. Can Wagner pull it out of turn number 4? Get excited, ladies and gentlemen. They're side by side out of turn number 2. Watch Graves. Can Graves hold off the hard charging Wagner? It does look like it. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. You got excited. That lap very thrilling to us all as Tom Graves held off the yet. As our starter, Tom Powell, tells them, put your foot in it, guys. We need to rub off some of that oil dry. Andy Rashidi from Rashidi's Restaurant, Jessica's Restaurant, here this evening. Good evening to the Rashidi family. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do something that we've never done out here. This is my own creation, so I'll take responsibility. When that green flag drops to get this race underway, I'd like for you, ladies and gentlemen, all to shout out, "We're racing." Can you do that for me tonight, huh? Oh, come on, I need your help. Yeah, okay. Our flagman's Tom Powell realigning the field. The front row goes through. We got Garmin on the front row on the inside, Murfeld on the outside. A change looks like it's going to come. Oh, what do we got here? The Glow Pop. Yeah, Glow Pop's for sale. And we get a change in racing order as the car 0 of Warren Thiering pulls down on the second row on the inside. Mike Martindale on the outside. Bob Hansberry and Darrell Williams are side by side. You couldn't ask for any better scenario as these guys are battling out for the championship in the Grand National Sportsman Field. With John Pond in the 3 and Scott Lawver in the 12 rounding out the field. We're going to get the one lap to go. Don't forget what I said. I need your help. Can you do it? The last Grand National feature for the 1996 racing season right here before your eyes. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, as they go slowly through turns 1 and 2. They'll begin to pick up the pace down the backstretch. The excitement will build. You got to build with it. Here they come down the backstretch. Our starter's ready. The pace car is going to drop down into the infield. Watch them now. Watch them. Watch them. All right. We're racing. Yeah. Look out. The track is slippery. As they head on down the backstretch, it's Martin Murfeld. Al Murfeld, your leader. Al Murfeld out of turn number 4. The challenge, they're 3 wide coming out of 4. Watch Warren Thiering on the inside. Hansberry turns it into 4th. Watch him now. Here comes Mike Martindale on the inside of Murfeld. Martindale taps, gets out of shape. Look out, Thiering high up against the wall. Here comes Williams on the inside of Thiering. Here's Bob Hansberry. Williams has got to go around Hansberry to win. A little bump from Thiering. What a race. Martindale and Murfeld battling it side by side down the backstretch. Here comes Hansberry. Now it's Williams alongside. I can't watch this. Watch it now, anything could happen through turns 2. Down the backstretch, they're side by side. Martindale and Murfeld. Here comes Williams on the outside of Hansberry. Hansberry on the low side. Back on the charge is Warren Thiering in the 0 car. Martindale and Murfeld battling out for the lead. They come out of turn number 4 one more time. Oh my goodness gracious, Hansberry's looking on the inside. He could make it 3 wide going into 3 and 4. Out of 4 they come. Look out, look out. Each driver trying to make the right move at the right time. Martindale on the loose. Murfeld pulls out ahead. Al Murfeld, Mike Martindale side by side. Hansberry and Williams side by side going into turn number 3. Out of 3 they come, into 4 and out of 4. Look out now. Martindale moves up to the outside. Hansberry on the inside of Martindale. The big advantage to Hansberry. Here they come out of 4. Watch it now through turns 2. Look out down the backstretch. Al Murfeld still your leader. Mike Martindale in second. Bob Hansberry and Darrell Williams battle it out for the 3rd spot. They're side by side, wheel to wheel. Watch the action. Oh, Williams on the tail of Martindale, right there. Hansberry on the inside, looks to take over the 2nd spot. Here comes Thiering in the 0 car on the inside. Hansberry down on the lower group, still your leader, Martindale. Al Murfeld still your leader. Darrell Williams on the inside of Martindale at this time, out of turn number 4. Hansberry on the inside of Murfeld, pulls up going into turn number 3. Watch it now, watch it as they come out of turn number 4. Someone's got to keep me informed on the point. Hansberry on the inside, here comes Williams on the inside as well. Murfeld battling with Hansberry. They're side by side, wheel to wheel. Hansberry on the inside. Your new leader down the backstretch is Hansberry. Look for Darrell Williams on the inside of Murfeld. Oh, look out, hang on. These guys are battling out. These guys are going tooth and nail as they vie for the championship. As it stands now, as they go into turn number 3, it's Hansberry in first, Darrell Williams in second, Al Murfeld in third, Warren Thiering in fourth with 1 more lap to go. Here he comes into turn number 3, Bob Hansberry, your leader. Bob Hansberry out of turn number 4, gets the double checkered flag for the victory. In second is Darrell Williams. In third, Al Murfeld. In the 4th spot, the 0 hero of Warren Thiering. And unofficially in 5th is Mike Martindale in the 98 points. A little bit emotional right now. If you will, one more time, let's hear that Rockford Speedway spirit for Bob Hansberry. Now, that pace car, not a good time to take a potty break. That's okay. Just kidding you, Mom. Steve Tackleson in the 77 car and Brian Johnson on the outside of him in the front row have the major responsibility to bring down this entire field of American short tracker. Doesn't look like Jeff. Oh, it did, ladies and gentlemen. There's Jeff Watson. He did return. He's second row on the outside as they come into turn number 3 out of 4, and they're racing. On the inside is Kerry Graves. On the outside is Watson as they go into turn number 3. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a mishap in turn number 2. Hard, oh! And that brings out the yellow flag. A tough break from this viewpoint from Tim Lose, who tried to sneak by on the inside to avoid that mishap of Tim Bishman, or excuse me, of Bishman in the 50 car. That's Todd Bishman, of course. And I believe it was, I want to say, tackle star. That means we're about ready to go green, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Brian Johnson out of turn number 4, gets the green flag, and we're racing. On the inside comes Jeff Watson in the 79 car alongside Johnson. Johnson on the high side, out of turn number 4, doing a very good job. Watson on the inside. Kerry Graves holds down the 3rd spot. Brian Johnson still your leader. Oh, look out. Graves and Watson come together. Kerry Graves looking to make it 2 in a row. Watson up high in turn number 4. Drops back to the 4th position. Dropping off the pace is Bobby Lapierre in the 76 down the backstretch. Here comes Kerry Graves alongside Johnson. Kerry Graves alongside Johnson. Out of turn number 4, Johnson holds her off. Oh, look out! Johnson and Graves come together. Out of turn number 4, Graves on the loose. Takes the smack in the door. Still going strong. That makes unofficially your new leader of Jesse Havens in the 41 car. Jesse Havens in 1st, Wagner in 2nd, Brent McCoy in 3rd, Tim Melvin in 4th. 10 more laps to go. Watch it as they come out of turn number 4. The field begins to string out, but look at the hard challenge by Wagner in the 36 car. Wagner on the inside. Wagner on the inside of Havens. Havens still your leader. In 2nd is Rob Wagner. Rob Wagner taking a look on the inside. They're side by side, wheel to wheel as they head on down the backstretch. Wagner still there. Havens still there. Oh, they touch coming out of turn number 2. They're side by side, wheel to wheel, and door handle to door handle. Wagner on the loose, still maintains his position. Slower traffic. Brian Johnson gets the move over flag. Here comes your leader. Brent McCoy looking for the slightest mistake to take advantage of. Look at this race. I can't believe it. They're nose to nose. Wagner slides out. Oh, look out! Just barely missing the wall is Jesse Havens. Now McCoy on the inside of Wagner. Oh, Wagner slips a bit, allowing McCoy to take the lead. the third spot is Tim Melvin. The white flag comes out to Brent McCoy. Brent McCoy coming around to get the checkered flag. Brent McCoy, your winner. In second is Wagner. In third, Melvin. And unofficially, in the fourth spot, what a race. Whoa, a lot of action during that NASCAR American Short Tracker feature event. You want to see an excited winner, wait until you see this. The other half of the dynamic duel, someone mentioned to me that's Robin in that car, and the father is Batman. Apparently having some clutch problems. Cleans out the carburetor a little bit. Maybe you can hear him already. This guy is in La La Land right now. Out of Belvedere, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's feature event, the driver of the number 24 car, anytime soon, it will be Brent McCoy, the winner. And look at this, before I get to Brent here, look at this. Old Dad is sitting in turn number 4, waiting for his son to have his moment of glory here at the start-finish line. Your 1996 track champion, the father of Brent McCoy, that's Billy McCoy, the next half of the dynamic duel out of Belvedere, Illinois. Okay, we got to finish this up. Congratulations to you. A race well driven. Any comments?
You know, last year on the Night of Champions, I had this race led by a straightaway and I broke. Tonight was just, I told my dad before we come over here tonight, it'd be great if I won the last race of the year and he won the championship, and I can't believe it happened. It's just unreal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Belvedere, Illinois' very own Brent McCoy. Good luck to already. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, along with Mr. Deary and myself, and along with you, the greatest fans in Northern Illinois, let's count down from 5. Wait, whoa, wait a minute. We got a miscue. Got Lenny the Lion causing, what? Got a helmet to put on yet? Don't think of safety, obviously, the first thing here, first priority. Give these drivers all the time they need. All right, the hand comes up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this is the real thing. From 5, 4, louder.
3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, start your engine.
As the entire field comes to life, we'll go NASCAR feature racing, 40 laps. After this race comes down. All right. We'll look for the pace car to move on out, and the field will parade behind it, and we'll get set to go. NASCAR late model racing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they begin to pull away from the start-finish line. We've got to give a parade lap. I'll wait for the word from our officials when that will be. I'll let you know in plenty of time. These are the guys we really need to salute as well. As the field, our safety crew is on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wave lap. So let's pick yourself up one more time as the greatest drivers in short track racing are here at the Rockford Speedway in our local division. Everybody, let's stand up. Let's salute these drivers as they parade in front of you. Give them a big wave. Tell them you appreciate their racing each and every week throughout the 96 summer. Yeah, looking good. Let's hear ya. Let's wave to these drivers. On the pole, okay, backstretch, it's going to be your time. Your time coming up right here. As they come out of turn number 2, you stand up, you wave, salute these drivers as they will salute you back. On the pole on the inside is Mike Lloyd. Alongside Mike Lloyd is Tom Graves in the 31. Steve Rubeck, second row on the inside. Ron Smickey on the outside of Steve in the second row. Brian Johnson and Steve DeBarb hold down the third row. Not only have they done their job out here on the track, but their pit crew has done the job in the pit area as well. Don't forget, you can meet and greet the drivers immediately following tonight's racing program as the light has come off the Pontiac GMC Firebird, the back row Pontiac GMC Firebird. Mike Lloyd and Tom Graves will begin to pick up the speed as the pace car pulls away. They go into turn number 3. Watch it now as they come out of 3 and into 4, and we're racing with the green flag. And it looks like your leader, Tom Graves, after one complete lap. Oh, Rubeck. Oh, 2 cars hard into the wall. Wilbert. Whoa, apparently what I could see that happened was that Steve Rubeck had a tire go down. Hard in the wall is Bobby Wilberg. Gives the okay sign to Steve Rubeck or Tom Graves in the 31 car. The field begins to pick up, join up, form up. Jack, I'm right here. All right, watch them, ladies and gentlemen, as we come into turn number 3. Watch Tom Graves. He'll bring the field around. Ron Smickey in second as they get the green flag. We're racing. Jerry Guiley on the inside of Brian Johnson. Tom Graves, Smickey, Lloyd, 1, 2, 3 as they come across the start-finish line. Still a long ways to go in this 40-lap feature event. Your leader, Tom Graves, Ron Smickey in second, Mike Lloyd in third. Smickey wanted to take a look on the inside. He's down on the lower groove, looking to pass Graves on the inside. Can he do it? Oh, look out! Lloyd and Smickey come together. Everything looks okay. Oh, DeBarb spins. Hacker up into Johnson. Oh my goodness, trying to avoid it. Actually gets into it. Accelerating a little bit down the backstretch, checking out the suspension and steering. The yellow flag comes out, the lights go off the pace car, the one-lap signal goes up from our starter, Tom Powell. Next time around, we'll have a green flag. So watch these drivers, very valuable points up for grabs in the NASCAR late model division. A battle between Brad Wagner in the 5 car and Bobby Wilberg in the 98 car exists right now. Anything could happen. Obviously not going green flag this time around as the lights come back on our back row Pontiac Firebird pace car. Steve Rubeck returns to join the field at the rear of the pack. Steve having that unfortunate spin in turn number 2 that actually caused drivers to go every which way. Certainly not intended by DeBarb, but unfortunately others getting involved. As Tom Powell, our starter, is talking to somebody, perhaps the pace car driver, telling him to turn off the lights. One more lap around, we'll go green flag racing. Tom Graves, your leader, with Ron Smickey in second, Mike Lloyd third, and Jerry Guiley in the 4th position. Watch them now as they head into turn number 3. They pick up the speed out of 4. We're racing. Tom Graves, Ron Smickey, Mike Lloyd, and Jerry Guiley. Guiley on the inside of Lloyd. Guiley looking on the inside to take over that 3rd spot. Jerry Guiley and Mike Lloyd side by side. Still your leader is Tom Graves. Ron Smickey in second. Lloyd having a slight advantage for 3rd. On the inside of Smickey comes Guiley. Guiley on the inside, looking to take over the 2nd spot, but Smickey says no way. Guiley drops back to 3rd. Still holding in the inside groove. Tom Graves, your leader. Smickey in second. Jerry Guiley in 3rd with Mike Lloyd. Here comes Brad Wagner pulling up to take over the 5th spot. Guiley even with Smickey on the inside. Jerry Guiley takes over the 2nd spot as they go into turn 3. Smickey moves up on the outside now. They're side by side. Guiley on the inside now. Guiley on the inside looking to take over the lead. Smicky drops down behind Guiley. We're 15, 16 laps into a 40-lap feature event. Here comes Wagner on the inside of Lloyd. Wagner on the inside pulls his race car up into the 4th position. Jerry Guiley stretches his lead out big time as they come down the front stretch. Tom Graves in second, Ron Smicky in third. Brad Wagner looks on the inside of Smicky, wanting to take over that 3rd spot. Still your leader, Jerry Guiley. In second is Tom Graves, coming close to the wall, both Smicky and Wagner. Leonard Reimer drops out of the race on the infield. What a race by these drivers in second, third, and fourth as Jerry Guiley is running away from the field. Coming up on lap 25, 15 more laps to go. Out of turn number 4 comes Jerry Guiley, a half-lap lead on the entire field. In second, Tom Graves, Ron Smicky in the 39 car third. Smicky holding his line. Wagner just can't pull past him on the inside. Jerry Guiley, a big, big lead for Jerry Guiley. In second is Tom Graves. Ron Smicky, then Wagner, then Lloyd, then Guiley, then Wilbur. Oh, look out, Brian Johnson and Terry Weatherford looping out in turn number 2. And that'll bring out the yellow flag. A very unfortunate situation for Jerry Guiley as he was gaining on lap traffic, having better part of a half a lap lead on the entire field. This will give an opportunity, a second last chance opportunity to Tom Graves as well as Ron Smicky and Brad Wagner. Here comes Jerry Guiley. He gets hard on the accelerator. He comes around, and we get a lazy green flag. And the yellow comes out. Notice how our starter, Tom Powell, threw a lazy green flag, what I call a lazy green flag, telling the drivers behind the lead car, we're really not going to go green, but kind of hold your pace, hold your speed until you get into the backstretch. Then we'll display the yellow flag so we don't have a pile up here in turn number 1. Excellent observation by our starter, Tom Powell, as well as our racers. Out of turn number 4 they come. They get the green flag this time. We're racing. Once again, picking up where he left off is Jerry Guiley in the number 99. 10 more laps to go. It's Guiley, Graves, Smicky. Brad Wagner's drill trying to get by Smicky. Oh! Weatherford hard into the wall. Brian Johnson involved as well as the yellow flag comes out. Obviously, Terry Weatherford. All right, the lights are off. The pace car, Jerry Guiley, still your leader. We may have a first for the 96 racing season. I'll hold off until the end of the feature race. Here they come. They get the green flag. We're racing. Out of turn number 4. 7 more laps to go for Jerry Guiley. Five more laps. Guiley, Graves, Smicky, Wagner, and Lloyd. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Jerry Guiley still your leader as he begins to stretch it out. The white flag is out for Jerry Guiley. Jerry Guiley, your leader, gets the white flag. In second is Tom Graves, Ron Smicky in third. Watch it as they head on down the backstretch. Jerry Guiley comes around and gets the checkered flag, but watch this battle for second and third. It goes to Graves and Smicky. Ron Smicky having one of his best finishes in a feature event here at the Speedway. Look in Rockford Speedway. And as soon as he comes to the start-finish line, we'll inform you about something that Jerry Guiley has accomplished tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when he shuts this down, now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, then we'll get to the women in NASCAR 50-50 drawing. He made history tonight for the first time for the 1996 racing season here at the Rockford Speedway. Your winner, Jerry Guiley. Not only did Jerry Guiley set fast time of the evening, win the trophy dash, second in the heat, but first in the feature. He has a clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. The first time for the 96 racing season. Your winner, Jerry Guiley. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, the winner. Come on down, get it.
This is the winner of the track champion at Alpha
J.J. Molitor won the ticket to the Winston Cup race in Atlanta. Jeff Martin, number 7 from Rockford Speedway, his 12th track championship. We get it radioed down. And here's our winner. Let me verify the ticket, if I can see out of one eye and blind in the other. Okay, you are the winner. Your name?
Jeff Harrison.
Jeff Harrison from?
Rockford, Illinois.
Rockford, Illinois. See this lady? Here's your winning, $450 some odd. Congratulations to you. All right. Don't thank me. Thank the good people from Women in NASCAR. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. As you celebrate with a bottle of champagne, your comment.
Yeah, the champagne kind of burns and it kind of sucks too. It don't taste very good. I'd rather have a beer. I can't believe it. We had that problem in the heat race there. A ball joint just busted. Just a freak thing and stuff. The guys worked hard. I mean, I got the best crew there is. They put it back together. We came out here and I don't know what happened up there. Steve Rubeck, he came up the racetrack and we both went into the fence. Went back in there. My guys tore it apart. We got back out there. A lot of other guys helped out down there. Got to thank them guys too, whoever you guys was. Thanks a lot. I got to thank all the sponsors. Man, everybody's been behind us all year long. We appreciate it. You guys have done great for us. I got to thank these guys on the crew, though. They're the ones that did it.
Bobby Wilberg, you need say no more. Our 1996 track champion, Bobby Wilberg, and all his sponsors, pit crew, Jerry, Guileys, or excuse me, the Gillies. I'm sorry, man. All right. A comment from one of your sponsors.
I'll tell you this.
As they come around down in Section 8, let's start waving as they're going to wave back to you. Here they come out of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stand up. These guys race more than anybody here at the Speedway 2 nights a week, the entire summer long, as the field parades in front of you, waving to you as they wave back to you, as you wave back to them. That's it, you're doing a fantastic job. Okay, backstretch, it's going to be your turn. As they work their way through turns 1 and 2, they'll come back in front of you. Our great fans in the south side of our grandstands over there, the bleachers, as they go 4 by 4, then they'll break off going 2 by 2, one more yellow lap flag, and then we're going to go green flag racing. There it is, they begin to break off. The field goes back into their 2 by 2 side-by-side positions as we have our final feature event for this evening's racing program. Randy Bark holds down the pole position in the 134 car, along with the car number 6. That's one of our lady drivers. That's Misty Ebrick, who is our Wing Women on Wheels champion. She was claimed last Saturday night. She claimed the championship as Carrie Lovelace in the 155 car sits behind her. We got a green flag and we're racing. Three wide down the back stretch in turn number 2 as well. Look out, Misty gets a little loose. Carrie Graves coming up hard behind her. Here comes Sherry Robichard in the 42 car. We got a wheel off in the car 100. Brings out the yellow flag as Paul Erlacher apparently throwing a wheel right here at the start-finish line, or coming out of turn number 4, and comes to a halt at the start-finish line. Erlacher exchanging some words with Tom Lumberg in the 511 car. Our starter, Tom Powell, tries to go over and consoles the driver of the 100 car. They're exchanging what happened. Obviously, unfortunate incident for Paul Erlacher in the 100 car. Actually, this is the first time that Sherry Robichard has done this particular situation. So a little bit unsure. There she gets the picture. So our hats off to Sherry Robichard as she finally gets the message from one of our safety crew, and she follows suit. The lights are off our pace car. The speed picks up from the 134 car. The green flag is out, and we're racing. And look at this battle for the lead as they go into turn 1 and 2. It looks like Robichard comes out ahead down the backstretch. Oh, look out. The car number 20 gets alongside her. Robichard still your leader. Oh, she cuts down on the inside. Obviously, Robichard having some handling problems with that scuffle with the 20 car as she's dropped back to 5th position. Now your leader becomes the 20 car of Ron Schultz. They're 3 wide and 4 wide coming out of turn number 4. Harris smoking a little bit in the 51 car. We'll wait to see if that continues as he heads on down the backstretch. John Cromwell up high against the wall going into turn number 3. Looks like one of the drivers is going to get the black flag. And yes, it goes out to Harris in the 51. Apparently that's from oil smoke. We'll see if he honors that and heads on down into the pit area. He does as he brakes and heads down into the pit. In the second spot is Rich Henderson Jr. in the 86 car. In third is Kerry Lovelace in the 155, challenging on the outside. Still your leader, Ron Schultz, in the 20. Out of turn number 2, the leader comes now into 3. It's Schultz, Henderson, and the battle between Cromwell and Lovelace in the 155. Phil Special in the 69 challenges on the inside. Now the battle between Henderson and Schultz in the 20. Here comes Cromwell on the inside. Look for Cromwell to make a move. Action all over the track. Now coming on slower traffic, the leaders are beginning to lap cars as Henderson in the 86 gets bumped a little bit. They're rubbing, exchanging paint as they come out of turn number 4. Cromwell still wanting to take a look on the inside, but slower traffic prevents that. As still your leader, Ron Schultz in the 20 car. The 86 car of Henderson is currently running second. Here comes Cromwell. The black flag goes out to one of the cars. Didn't see the number. Looks like it's the 55 of Dan Olson getting the black flag as he pulls down into the infield area. Look at Rich Schinderling in the 68 car pulling past Special on the outside. Now past Lovelace in turns 3 and 4. Here they come out of turn number 2, and we have a battle for the lead. They're side by side, wheel to wheel and door handle to door handle as they come into 3 and out of 4. Your leader, John Cromwell. Here comes Schinderling. The 2 cars, 1, 2 in points. Schinderling and Cromwell coming out of turn number 4. The battle is for the second spot between Schinderling and Schultz and Special. Beginning to take over a solid first position as the 22 car drops out of the race with a right flat tire. right front flat tire. It's Cromwell, Schinderling, Special, and Schultz, and Lovelace in the 155 car. We're now at lap number 16. 4 more laps to go for John Cromwell. Here comes Schinderling on the outside. Schinderling tucks in behind Cromwell. We could have a big battle for the lead as Rich Schinderling looks to take advantage of any mistake that Cromwell might make. Here comes Phil Special in the 69. Phil Special looking on the inside of Schinderling. Schinderling holding down the second spot. John Cromwell still your leader. Now Special moves up alongside Schinderling. The white flag comes out for John Cromwell. 1 more lap to go. Watch this battle, ladies and gentlemen, between Special and Schinderling. All our officials, our eyes are glued on these two drivers as they head on down the backstretch with 1 more lap to go. Will it be Schinderling and Special? Special on the inside of Cromwell. Cromwell and Schinderling, they're rubbing side by side. And the lead, whoa! I am not going to call it, ladies and gentlemen. I need to wait from a word, whether it was Cromwell or Special. We know that Schinderling obviously dropped back into the 3rd spot, but I cannot tell you who was the winner of tonight's Roadrunner feature event. I'm going to await word from our track officials as they were side by side, bumper to bumper, coming across the start and finish line, at least from this vantage point. Ladies and gentlemen, the word has come up from our track officials that Phil Special out of Elgin, Illinois is your Roadrunner feature winner for tonight. And John Cromwell just being nipped as they come across the start-finish line for that victory will take on the 2nd spot with